Good morning, 47. Your target is Joanne Bayswater, a rogue assassin banished by... how shall I put it? One of our competing agencies. For many years, she was one of their top operatives. However, her self-confidence led to arrogance, putting civilians' lives at risk. Her handler, believing she was becoming a hazard, brought it up with the board. Miss Bayswater did not take well to this betrayal, and went out of her way to seek revenge on the one she felt had stabbed her in the back. Now she has broken free and set up her own business as a final insult to our client, destroying the natural order. They have made multiple attempts to get rid of her, but she is always one step ahead, and this is why they have turned to us. They might be too proud to admit it, but they need the best. One does not defy the gods without consequences. Good luck, 47.
What's going on, guys? It's Irish Shadow, and today I'm going to be taking on the elusive target that is available now, as in the 13th. And I've never played on this map before, so I get a little bit lost. I'm not really good with these elusive targets, but especially on a map that I've never played on yet. And yeah, this is a little bit touch and go, because unlike most targets in Hitman, elusive targets do not register red when you use your intuition. So basically, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack for the first few minutes of this mission, because I have no idea where this woman is. I have no idea where the map layout is. The only thing I am using is a Hitman map, like on my laptop, for, you know, basically shows you the layout and where like everything is. And usually I familiarize myself with those things. And it says that you need to get a invitation to actually even get into the event, which is right here. There's an invitation here you can get for absolutely nothing. And I know that there's probably going to be pat downs, so I just throw my gun away, because I did see that there was poison, like lethal poison, up in the house, and there's a lot of wine glasses in this level. So I figured that would be my best chance to get her. So I showed this guy the invitation, and head down to the party, and right here, instant brick wall, because I don't see anything registering as red. So I am basically looking for her, and 9 times out of 10 I know that any actual target in this game has a set pattern that they go in. They start at one position, and then they will go to several different positions in the map before returning to that first position and then doing it all over again. So I knew she was around somewhere. I just had to find her. I didn't know where to even look. I didn't even know where to start looking. So I'm just kind of playing it coy, trying not to go anywhere I'm not allowed to, and I'm basically just lost. So I'm trying to get a feel of the map. As you can see, I discover like several locations, because I've never played on Mendoza before, and it looks to me like an interesting map, but you know, I'm trying to go through like Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 again, and then going through Hitman 3 blind was basically what I was trying to accomplish. Needless to say, I don't know where this woman is. And apparently, if you look to, if you saw to the left there a little bit, she was right there. Now, after doing some research, I actually found out that she does not move until you get close to her, which is kind of where I fucked up. So right away, I did notice that there were some guards going up, or some waiters going up the stairs to my right and getting patted down. So I saw this guy, stole his waiter outfit, and then I decided that I'm going to go up there, and since I've already threw away my gun, which I knew was going to be an issue, I just decided I would go up there because the map that I was using did say that there was poison up in the bedroom, or up in this house.
You got something to hide?
So I finally get patted down, and I start going towards this house, and I notice there are guards here. So not knowing if I'm actually allowed in the house, I decide I'm going to sneak around and try climbing up this drain pipe. This leads to the roof and an area I'm not supposed to be in. So I go in here, and I'm thinking this is a bathroom. I notice there's a pair of keys on the end table there, which will be really helpful later. And there's the poison that the map told me about. And now all I have to do is find this woman, watch where she goes, because I really need to know her set path in order to gauge what I can poison and what I can't. Because I don't want to just poison like somebody's random glass of wine and have somebody else drink it, and then, you know, the whole mission's blown and I don't get a second chance at this. The whole time I was doing this, I was just praying like the power wouldn't go out, or, you know, internet wouldn't be lost like it was during the last one, which kind of fucked me over. I did get this done, Silent Assassin, but it was a little nerve-wracking and a little upsetting, to say the least, because like I'm basically looking for a woman in a white suit, which, if you look around, shouldn't be that hard to spot. But you know, I was expecting her to glow red when I used the insight, and nothing glows red. And right here, this is me trying to familiarize myself with what the woman looks like. So she's in a white dress suit, long blonde hair, and a ponytail, and a bitch look on her face. That's basically what I'm looking for. And it's not easy to spot. But yeah, like this area over here, where I am right now, is basically where she starts. She starts right around here, and then goes to like where everyone's dancing. I believe she asks for a bottle of wine, which I don't know what that's about, because like I haven't played this map yet. And then I did notice that she talks to the waiter that is by the stairs there, the one that's the enforcer. She asks if anyone has tampered with the food there. She doesn't, like, not right now, but when I do find her, I do kind of watch her for a bit, watching where she goes, who she interacts with, and then that's when I realized that she was concerned about anybody tampering with the food, which is basically how I got in, because he basically says that nobody's tampered with the food, and then she eats from the platter. So I was like, okay, all I have to do is make sure that that enforcer isn't looking, poison that food, and then knowing that every person in this game has a set pattern that they will repeat over and over and over again until you either quit the mission or you die or like kill them. They will continue to do that pattern. But yeah, right now I am just looking everywhere for her. And I can't seem to find her. It's really aggravating. I got like so aggravated. I spent like fucking 20 something minutes on this map, which really I shouldn't have done. But not knowing that, you know, you wouldn't be able to sense her or like know where she is. You're basically looking for a needle in a haystack. Because like I'm looking around, I see this woman to my left, and I thought that that was her, and it wasn't her. And this looks like it's some kind of big wine distillery, like a vineyard or something, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm just looking around, I still can't find this woman anywhere. Very aggravating. It's very aggravating. Like I didn't watch any videos about her because I don't even think there are any yet. Like this elusive target just came available like yesterday, I think. Like I saw the countdown while I was like pre-recording some of the Hitman 1 levels, but I never, like I thought like, okay, I only have like 10 days to get it done, so I might as well just try to get it done as fast as possible. And I don't want to miss too many of these elusive targets, so I'm going to try to get the rest as, like, if I can. On the plus side, the season of Pride has started, so you know, if you got that Hitman 3 season pass thing, you have access to the Greed chapter and the Pride chapter. So like it seems like they might be coming out with them monthly. I'm not entirely sure about that, but if they are, then that is good, because that means I can slap down the 40 or so for the season pass.
Wow.
So right here is where I spot her, because she just went right back to phase 1. Luckily, she's not an enforcer, so I can get as close as I want to her, and I just kind of watch what she does, not taking my eyes off her for a second. And this is where I basically quote unquote stalking. I'm stalking her just to see who she interacts with and what she interacts with, what she touches, what she drinks, who she talks to, where she goes, and getting a little bit of inside information about, you know, what she does. So right here she's asking for a bottle of wine, which apparently they are out of. I don't know how they're out of a fucking bottle of wine at a distillery, but or a vineyard. Doesn't make sense to me. And now over here she is talking to a woman who I think she's trying to recruit into her new
I'm Joanne Bayswater, by the way.
her new organization. I am not entirely sure. She gets declined anyway, but
It must be serious if you don't mind being...
she makes jokes about like, aren't you worried about your wine being poisoned?
I understand.
Which is kind of fucking hilarious, and considering what's gonna happen to her later on. And yeah, I just kind of watch her for a little bit,
Mrs. Kavanagh. Or Sarah.
trying to stay out of the view of that enforcer,
What if I told you that my
who
landlord
I'm
would take care of
gonna have to get really close to soon. I found a little bit of an easy way to get to him.
Are you telling me? Do you mind?
It's pretty simple. And now she's even talking to me.
Are you telling me that you...
So basically what I did was I hid behind the large plant structure
We are on the same page.
on
Look, here's my card.
like just to
If
the
you're interested, return
the
it
right of him,
or have someone else return it.
just to his
And
right.
that will give you a location.
Flicked a coin
Right. Thank you.
towards
But I don't think
the left side, and then flicked a coin
I'll hopefully talk to you later.
to the left of
Yeah.
him
Bye.
towards the stairs. He went to go pick up the coin. I just ran out and poisoned the food because I'm dressed as a waiter, so I'm allowed to deal with food and not get discovered for it. So now, like, she goes on her phone a lot. Like, I don't understand, like, I think she has, like, somebody
Excuse me.
doing a contract right now. And right here, she's asking if the staff had tampered with the food,
You would easily recognize anyone suspicious tampering with the food.
which is kind of funny, because she's asking if anyone's tampered with the food, and they haven't yet. But now that I know that she eventually starts digging into the food on the tray, I know exactly how to get her.
Very vineyard, bypassing the local ban on irrigation. The very same dam that was donated by a foreign benefactor. His name is...
Okay, so she eats, and then eventually she will go down the stairs through the people dancing into the main building. She sits and talks to some guy in a chair, and then heads towards the staircase going back up to the area where she starts, and then continues going through that cycle. But I just wanted to make sure that I could follow her, and I'm trying to gauge this enforcer's field of view. Yeah, to my left there is where I actually hid when I threw the coin. But now I'm just following her because I see that she's going downstairs. I'm going to deal with this food situation right away. So I throw a coin to the right as far as I can, just to distract everybody, which didn't really work for him. So instead I threw a coin to the left towards the stairs, ran to the right. He turned around and looked. I poisoned the food. I was expecting him to just look, but he actually went to go get the coin, so that gave me a few extra seconds to get in, poison the food, and get out unseen before he returns to his post. Now it was just a matter of following her, keeping my eyes on her, making sure that she does return to point A and the food table. So I see her. It's working out pretty fine. Like, this was by no means a perfect run at this. This was sloppy, this was amateur, but like, I am playing on a map I've never played. Like, what am I really supposed to do? But she is annoying. She's annoying. She blends in way too well, which is, I guess, a good thing if she is a assassin. She's like the Diet Coke of assassins. Like, she's not on the level of Coca-Cola like 47 is, but she is like the Diet Coke of assassins. So right here, she's just talking to some fucking random guy. I don't know. She talks to him for like 2 seconds and then gets up and walks away. It's whatever. I don't even know. Anyway, she continues through this little group of people. She does have a guard following her everywhere she goes, but you know, doesn't really mean anything to me. So I'm just trying to keep my distance. I know she's not an enforcer, but I don't want to like spook her to the point where, you know, I get discovered by some random goon and then she heads for an evacuation and I have to go fucking John Wick and put her out of her misery in front of everybody. Like, I don't want to do that. So I just casually follow her along. Now this big flight of stairs in the middle here is where she's going to go up, and she's going to go right back to where she originally starts. It's just overall an annoying fucking mission. Which I guess I could have planned this better if I had played on this map previously, but like, what can you do? I'm trying to surprise myself, and it kind of pissed me off that an elusive target came up in a map that I haven't played on yet. But it's like, I don't want to play on this map until I get to this map in the game. But at the same time, it's like, you got 10 days to fucking do it. So it's like, shit, just get it, just fucking get it done. And I decided, like, I would record it. If I failed, I'd still post it. Whatever. If I succeeded, I'd still post it. Whatever. Luckily, I didn't fail. I did get a silent assassin. This boulder is fucking weird because it's got like a chunk missing out of it.
Things are going well, don't you think?
And right here is where she has a cigarette. She talks to somebody on her phone before continuing on her way.
Of course.
Let's get back to the party.
So at this point, I'm making sure that she just continues going through that cycle that she's been going through. And so far it seems like she has. I just wanted to make sure that she does go to the bar, ask about the bottle of wine. Apparently she doesn't ask for the bottle of wine anymore. She just stands at the bar. She stands at the table where she was talking to that woman because that woman's no longer there. But she does go back to the food platter. She does ask about tampering of food. He says no. She decides to dig in, and that's where I fucking steal her life forever. So at this point, I'm just basically got my fingers crossed, hoping that she is gonna eat this shit. Because if she eats this shit, then I win. There she is at the bar. The waitress just walks away like, fuck this blonde-haired bitch asking about wine we don't fucking have at the moment. Like, who the fuck she thinks she is? Now she goes to this table. She says something like, good, now look for an exit. And I was just like, kind of freaked out because I thought that she was going to be looking for an exit. So I was like, okay, get to plan B. As long as she dies and I get out of the fucking map alive, I win. Like, I didn't really care about Silent Assassin or any shit like that. I just wanted to get it done successfully, and then, you know, not have to worry about this shit until next month when the next fucking elusive target comes out. And then right here,
People tampering with the food.
it's where she starts asking about the food again, and I get a little jittery, thinking like, yeah, she's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat it.
Yeah. Hey.
And as soon as she turns to face the table, like face the food platter, I was like, yeah, I got you, bitch. Got you, bitch. So she starts eating,
Target eliminated.
instantly drops
Please
fucking
make
dead.
wire to your account, Chapter 7.
I got the tasteless and traceless feat done. And I noticed that there's an exit right up here, which is that car,
Through, I'm gonna need to pat you down.
the pair of keys that I found in the bedroom, which I'm so glad I picked up because it's just
Easy here.
so convenient that there's a vehicle escape right near where I was. So after another frisking, I just run over to the car and I get out. And that's the end of the elusive target. Fucking Jesus. But I did get a silent assassin. And I won't be coming back to this map, hopefully, until the actual mission itself. But that's going to be it for now, so thank you guys for watching. I'm Ira Shadow, and I'll see you again later.